Hello, Lee Anthony Davis, returning for the Lee Anthony Davis Show. This is the second part of the show where I return, and here I'm going to give you a few updates of what's coming on tomorrow, as well as the answer to the quiz question I gave earlier. So anyway, let's get these. What's the old saying of rawhide? Let's get these something moving or whatever. Don't know, forgot. What a complete idiot. Told you I've got a mind like a sieve. I probably know it. I'll take this light out of my face a little bit so you can see me better. Yeah, that's better. Get these doggies moving. Is that what it is? Anyway, no laughter, no mucking about. Straight down to it. Right. Tomorrow, Neil Heidemann, as you know, Mr. Hyde, will be doing a was it? Oh yeah, a Script Doctors special, and it will be on the Lost Boys. He has some I think it's his show. Yes, it is. It's his show, and he will be doing what he did on the Charlie Brown stream 2 days ago, where the panel will get some scripts or whatever from the show, from the actual film, and they'll be taking parts and reading it out to you. You know, as the actor, as the voice, of the character. So they'll be playing characters. That's what I mean. They'll be playing characters, part of the Lost Boys special. So tune into that. That's on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I believe, on YouTube, on his YouTube channel. Also, Noel Glynn will be here again at the evening for his Star Wars special. So tune in for that. And that leaves me basically to tell you what I'm doing. I'll be starting off at midday on my audio show on Podbeam with the episode 4 of the Faceless Ones. Uh, it's Once it's finished, I'm going to start moving it on to Twitch, but we're not on about that. Has nothing to do with it. So anyway, I'll just get to the point. The point is, I'll be on Twitch tomorrow. No, Twitch later on. I'll be on the Podbeam tomorrow at midday doing the episode 4 of the Faceless Ones. So join me for that if you can. Then at 3 o'clock, it'll be time for the Lee Anthony Davis Halloween special show. And what's coming on that? Probably wearing a silly costume. Or should I put it like that? Yeah. I'm just calling it that because it's Halloween night, so there's nothing special about it. But there will be things coming up, and I'm going to do a bit of research of what's later on, see what's on YouTube, see what's on Facebook, see what's on Twitter, see who's pushing promotions, let people know about those promotions like Big Finish. They do a lot of stuff. Dark Corners is another great channel that I would recommend to go to, and also there's another one called I can't remember. It does great films, but I'll let you know on that one when I come back tomorrow. So I'll be doing a big, massive list of people to follow on YouTube or on Facebook and the groups. Oh yeah, I was going to mention that. There's some great people on Facebook. They've got some fantastic groups out there. Uh, no, I was only kidding. Some great people that I know that have got some fantastic groups out there. And I will give a shout out for every one of them because they deserve it. So look out for that. And of course, tomorrow it'll be birthday shout outs and anybody that's moved into my groups, I'll let you know about and group updates on how they're doing or how they're not doing. So anyway, I think that's it. No, I've only plugged one thing for myself. I'm doing the audio show at 12 o'clock, as you know, and then I'm moving on at 3 o'clock with this Lee Anthony Davis horror Halloween horror special. But don't be fooled by the title. It's just I thought I'd put the template on the actual word on there just to make it sound bloody spooky. But looking at me, there's no wonder why you feel bloody hell. This guy's frightening. Especially when he looks at me. And so I'll be doing 2 shows, one at 5 o'clock because obviously I've got to bring it back an hour because I'm doing something else at 6, which I'm coming to now. So at 3 o'clock it'll be the Lee Anthony Davis Halloween horror special show, and then at 6 o'clock I'm going to go on Facebook. And on one of my groups called the Hammer Horror Group, I will be doing a Hammer Horror quiz. It will feature the revenge of Frankenstein. So look forward to that. I look forward to you taking part. So join me on the Hammer Horror Group on Halloween nights on Facebook at 6 o'clock. Then at 5 o'clock, Well, I should have said, I've gone a little bit too far. I've got my show coming up at 5 o'clock to give you an update. Then I'll just listen to this motorbike to see if it's going to get louder and louder. No, right. And then at that, I'll be doing the show again. I'll be coming back for the usual updates and what's happening, who's doing what, who's doing this, and who to. About 5 o'clock, and then at 9 o'clock, moving forward to about 4 hours, I will be going live on Twitch. This is me on the channel to do yes, you guessed it, another horror quiz. This one will entail Dracula AD 1972. So you can join me live on that channel as well at 9 p.m. And then I'll be coming back on Facebook to do a horror watch along, or should I say a horror watch party, which will be a compilation of all the best scenes put together from all your favourite horrors. And I'm doing that from midnight to about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, see how it goes. If anyone watches, probably I'll be the only watcher on the channel anyway, and I'll be commenting to myself. So I thought that's what I could do on Halloween. And then the next day, getting Halloween out of the way, I've got a new group launched on Sunday called the Sarah Jane Adventures Group. That will be launched on Sunday, as I'm about to do tonight. Lots of material on it, so it will make it worthwhile coming. So look out for the invites on that. And then on the 3rd of November, I'll be joining Dave Travels Through Time for the Doctor Who special Earth Shock. I think I'll be joined also on the panel by Thomas Sadako 699, I think it is. I know who he is, Thomas Cookson. So I gave him a shout out there. And I'll be joined by him and the host himself, Dave Rosenthal, known as Dave Travels Through Time, for a Doctor Who watch along, as I said, Earth Shock. So that should be exciting. And also, coming up, hopefully, I've not got a date for that yet, but I'll be doing a 3rd episode of our horror stream with Mr. Hyde, Neil Heidemann. We've covered Hammer, we've covered Universal, and now we're going to move into horror. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Geek Union is doing his horror stream as well tomorrow night. So I thought I'd mention that. He's got a big panel. It's chatting about your favourite horror films or whatever. So that should be interesting. So take a look on his channel at 7 o'clock, I think it is. And that's about it. So all that remains for me to do is to read out the question again from the show before. It's actually a trivial question. It's a Doctor Who question. It's taken from The Rescue. So here we go. In The Rescue, when Vicky makes her debut, the character Vicky, and she becomes a lifelong member she becomes a long-time member of the TARDIS group. But what I want to know is, what was the actress's name that played Vicky? Drum roll or finger roll? Yes, the answer is Maureen O'Brien. There you go. So that's the end of that. I'll probably have a few more quiz. Yeah, I think I'll add a few more quiz questions tomorrow to make it, as it's a special. I'll do Hammer Horror. I'll do about 5 questions for each part. So we'll do one on with the answers, and then I'll do another one with other answers. So I'll be full of quizzes tomorrow, full of everything, full of hot air. Who knows? So don't forget to join me, starting at 12 o'clock on my audio show on Podbeam, when I'll be doing the Faceless Ones, and I'll be back here with my Hammer, well, shall I say Hammer, I'll be back here with the Lee Anthony Davis Halloween special show at 3 o'clock and at 5 o'clock, so I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, bye for now, and don't let the bed bugs bite, you never know how. Bye for now.